no matter how far apart they are. A choice made in one reality can scar another.
Hey guys, my name is Jason Welge. I am playing for Pax Rising. We have a lot to discuss. First off and foremost, this game is called Secrets to Solari. This is a setup right here. I am currently staying at my father's right now. I actually live off-grid. We'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But I have been testing it out on the 4090, a couple of 3070s. It's a 5040 in here. It actually does fire up, but it doesn't run. It's no surprise at all. But what we're going to go ahead and do is, I'm going to take a couple of minutes here and just talk about myself a little bit. So I do live off-grid. I came down here in November to stay with my dad for Thanksgiving, and then I started talking like, Dad, I really want to start going to gaming conventions and showing off my newest game. And we discussed that, and we agreed. So a little bit about my background. I started 2008. I enrolled in Westwood College online. 2009, I got hold of Unreal. It was game over. I fell in love with Unreal. Completely in love with Unreal. And I took off. So I did a Kickstarter campaign, which failed. Actually, 4 of them failed. But at least I was trying overall. However, good stuff did come out of this. A lot of good stuff came out of that. I actually got a $10,000 stipend grant based upon my business plan, which was awesome, from the state of Wisconsin. I also went ahead and got into a movie, Starlet. The original game was supposed to be Borderlands, believe it or not. So I thought that was pretty cool. And so that's a little bit about me in general, and we're going to dive right into it, and let's talk about it more. Hey guys, I'm back. Alright, so we are looking at the trailer. The trailer is a little bit outdated, but the game is called Secrets of Solari. I currently have over 12,000 hours into this game specifically already. For example, I actually already have a year's worth of work in this year. I average around 16 to 20 hours a month. 300 and 350. Last year I was pushing more like 350, 400 hours in. So you can just imagine what goes through my head, but I absolutely love it. Love it. Living off grid, it's kind of been a challenge doing it, but again, I'm at my dad's, which is making things easier. So the game is massively huge. It's based upon parallel universes, and specifically in the quantum physics world, entanglement. Your consciousness is entangled to another parallel universe, to another, and to another, and to another. And you start off in a cryotube chamber, and they were doing experiments on you. I'm not going to say who, but they were doing experiments on you. And with the suit on, you could totally entangle into another conscience. The problem with that is that things went wrong, everyone disappeared, and the parallel universes are colliding into one. So Earth, this one, that one, different realms, they're all colliding into one, which gives us Solari. The play mechanics are solid, as we can go ahead and see overall. We have a first-person view, we have a third-person view, and now I even changed the camera where we have another camera on the back side as well, specifically for the bow and arrow. The game is 75 times bigger than Skyrim, landscape-wise, and it doesn't even feel that way because the game is so fast-moving paced overall. And we're going to go ahead and dive in and take a look at things more now. So, let's go! Okay guys, so what we're looking at now is we're looking at the open world. Again, it's 75 times bigger than Skyrim, but it does not feel that way at all whatsoever because the game is very fast-moving paced, completely fast-moving paced. I already have plans for Chapter 2 overall in general. I'm going to be focused on multiplayer and entering the buildings. Gameplay-wise, hour-wise, we're going to be probably around 16 to 18 hours in general because there's mining, there's crafting in here, integrated in the kick butt story. As far as the open world goes, because of the parallel universes, we have different areas in here, and we'll see that here in a minute. I'm not using PCG at all. I'm still using 5.5, which is experimental. So I have hand planted a ton of this. I'm still using Unreal tools, but I have hand planted a lot of this, and detail has been the most important thing to me completely, along with optimization. And I feel like I have blown this out of the water. You're locked in at 4K graphics no matter what. It's running on a 3050. My game testers have reported it runs on a 3050 completely fine. And I absolutely think that's phenomenal. So I have followers on TikTok. Right now I have 1,138. I think that's completely awesome. I live stream almost every day, the whole entire development thing. I don't get a lot of traffic in because the guys that do follow me want to play it. But I have about 25 game testers right now, and they've been phenomenal. Completely phenomenal. They have donated to help me get out to PAX East, which I want to thank you guys for giving me free tickets to go out there and check it out. And as soon as I got there, I was kicking myself in the butt. I'm like, I could have done this. I could have done this completely. So here in general, we're just going to start to see the different areas coming on up. Over here, I have a bunch of boss fights too, a bunch of mini boss fights. There are objectives in here. There's a quest line in here. There are side quests in here. More of that's going to be implemented as time goes on. But for example, right here, it's one of my new bosses that I have. I've done all the programming as well. I've been doing this solo completely. Here, I have to go ahead and work on the lighting in this specific area for the castle, inside the castles. But this is completely fully playable as well. And this is just part of it. There's a whole nother side on to the left that I didn't show off in the video, the mech area, whole other side. And we're going through, now we're going to go into the rainforest area. I've been working on villages. There's other creatures in here. There's more. There's actually endless dungeons in here as well. And it's procedural. So they're going to change consistently. I'm starting to implement that in as well. This is a village. And then we have the volcano area, which you guys will go ahead and see here as well. So overall, again, I have like 12,000 hours in. And I am so addicted to this. It gives me such a high adrenaline rush completely. Some other key points I want to go ahead and talk about too is you do portal in to a lot of other places, like the Cyber City, for example. That's in here as well. I don't have that loaded. I have most of the open world loaded, but just not that specific area right now. But you guys have seen that from the trailer. That's completely playable. I am working on the AI crowd system that's built into Unreal up to the Matrix system. So I'm using that. A lot of cool stuff's going to be changing. Like this is what you're seeing right now is going to be a massive improvement when it comes to PAX. And I am just super, super stoked and pumped with even the opportunity for you guys even checking me out. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. So what PAX is going to do for me in general is the exposure is going to be phenomenal for PAX Rising. I really, 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 really need that now. I have 26 years of experience in Unreal. I'm going to have probably 27 in the end of this year again, because I've already done 1 year's worth of work this year already. And I greatly appreciate the opportunity, guys. And I really hope to hear from you guys soon. Have a good day.